Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Living Well with Kate. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite tools to use in Chinese medicine, the 7-star needle. So this tool is traditionally used in wet cupping to release muscle tension, but it can also be used to help hair health. So now we know that microneedling is a big craze for people to do for help skin rejuvenation and also for hair growth. One of the most ancient medicines has been doing this already for years. Let me tell you about it. So the 7-star needle is one of the most coveted Chinese medicine tools. Like I said, it was originally used in wet cupping, but now it can be used for hair health and as well as for microneedling of the face and different areas of the body. And more recently, I've been using it for my scalp. So I'll show you a little bit what it looks like. It comes in this package. They're traditionally single use, but since I use it on myself, I'll continue to reuse this one and place it back in the package. So once you take it out, you can see that there's a close bundle of needles on one side, and then you have 7 needles on the other side. And they're all about, let's see, I would say they're 3 millimeter in length, and they're extremely sharp. So another thing to notice is you'll see the buoyancy of the tool or the shaft that it's attached to, and you can see how it kind of gets this bounce. This is the consistency rate that you'll utilize when applying this tool. So simply what you do is you start tapping your scalp, and you're gonna wanna go with the hairline. So I like to start in the front and start to move it towards the back. And you can play, you'll feel it right away. Obviously, it's not a lovely sensation at first, but you can play with the amount of pressure you're applying. You don't want to do it enough so you create a puncture wound, but you do want to be able to feel it. The idea behind this is to increase blood flow and circulation and rejuvenate the skin. And again, it's going to help promote scalp and hair health, and specifically hair growth. So a lot of people, when it comes to aging, thinning is a big issue that they approach if you get 35 and older, and you can also have premature balding, premature thinning of hair. This is something you can add to your wellness practice that's gonna help prevent that or slow the rate of aging. So we all know that I'm a huge advocate for everything holistic, and in one of the studies that I read, it was 2 times a day for 90 days and before you start to see results. I only usually do it for like 3 minutes max. And then you can also split your hair to get apart because you really want to be tapping the scalp. So sometimes you want to make sure that you're finding the split of your hair to make sure you're targeting as directly as possible. It'll be a little bit sensitive after, and I would say aftercare, don't shower directly after. You can feel it, it'll be a little bit tender, but there shouldn't be anything long lasting. There shouldn't be any scabs or sores or incisions or anything like that. And just like that, I've done my hair health routine for the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Living Well with Kate. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 7-star needle, one of my favorite tools in Chinese medicine. So if you're concerned with hair thinning or hair loss or just want to get ahead of the aging process, this is definitely a good investment and a good thing to add to your wellness routine. Always remember, when you live better, you live well. I'll see you next time.